Good morning. This is Representative Kristin Phillips-Hill from the 93rd District, and I'm here today at the Pennsylvania Farm Show with Secretary of Agriculture, Russell Redding.
It's great to see you. Welcome to the Farm Show.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining me here today.
It's a pleasure. You know, this is all part of the 8 days of the great celebration of agriculture.
And it's a really huge milestone for the Pennsylvania Farm Show. This year marks its 100th birthday.
It's a 100th year, you know, and I'm amazed that when I look at some of the early history, you know, the first show was held in downtown Harrisburg. And you were given a map when you got off the train or drove into town, and you went building to building to find the farm show, right? So there are a lot of years. This is a Depression era building, so you had a lot of years from 1916 to the 1930 roughly that this was scattered around Harrisburg. So it's nice to be in 23 acres under one roof.
It really is. There's a quote that I've heard you use very often, and I really love it. And you say that 2% of our population feeds our country, and 2% of our population defends our country. And you make that link between our nation's security and its ability to feed its population. We're sort of in an unusual situation here in Pennsylvania with the large number of cuts to our agriculture programs, to our ag extension, to programs with regard to avian influenza prevention and monitoring. What are we doing in Pennsylvania to make sure that those cuts don't impact the safety and security of our food supply?
Yeah, it's a great question, and one certainly as secretary, you know, I'm challenged by because you understand here at the Farm Show just all of the responsibilities you have for public health and safety, and that's a reminder to us of just the importance of agriculture as an industry, but also as a department, what we have to do to make sure that food supply is safe and animals are healthy, et cetera. So that, you know, this budget has been a challenge. I will say that the top line, our general government support that really is the heart of the department is solid. Now, within our budget, there are a lot of other things that are legislative supported, the Center for Dairy Excellence and Penn State University and University of Pennsylvania. I can tell you we're concerned about it, we're challenged by it. Many conversations have occurred both with the end users who are raising question about, hey, are you okay? We're okay for the moment. Okay. But as I said to everybody, this is really important because it includes research, it includes our cooperative extension service, frontline sort of service in education. So we've got to continue to work at that. But for the moment, we're okay on High Path AI. That was a special appropriation from the governor, and we're okay of staffing and covering our lab supplies and doing the frontline biosecurity. That, as with a lot of these issues, you know, we've got to find some resolution.
And agriculture is our largest industry.
It's our largest industry, you know, and it's part of our challenge, and really the value of the show is it has moved from 1916 being just a farm piece, right, to now being, you know, manufacturing, it's supply chain, it's retail, it's processing. Just take one look around, and most of the exhibits here at the Farm Show capture that diversity of ag and the scope of that agriculture.
Well, that leads me to a question that I hope that you can help folks back home understand. Our food comes with so many terms on our labels, and it can be confusing for our consumers. So there are two terms that we use in Pennsylvania, Pennsylvania Preferred and Homegrown Heroes. Can you help folks understand what those terms mean when they purchase food in a grocery store or you know, wherever at a farm stand? What do those mean?
Yeah, so great question. So we were challenged some years ago in this very confusing marketplace to identify and distinguish Pennsylvania product from everything else. And out of that grew sort of the Pennsylvania Preferred program. So you'll see the keystone with a check mark. That says it's Pennsylvania produced or processed here, and it's got, you know, requirements for each of those. But you know it's Pennsylvania. Right. What we've done then taken the Homegrown by Heroes on our label. The Homegrown by Heroes is a national program. We have combined that with the Pennsylvania Preferred, so both it's Pennsylvania product, but Pennsylvania veterans are producing and processing those products. So when you see that label, you're buying and supporting that 2% plus the 2%, right? You're getting 4% in that label.
Oh, that's great. That's fantastic. So To finish up our conversation today, talking with a lot of the folks who've come to their farm show their whole lives, they all have wonderful memories, and for me in my position, just listening to their stories has been phenomenal. Can you share perhaps your favorite memory of the Pennsylvania Farm Show?
Yeah, so it's interesting you say that. There's a lot of memories here. There's also just some great sort of stories that come out of the farm show over time. We've had folks who have been engaged here, married here, first dates here, whatever. All of that is great stuff. Mine really is for my kids, right? And I've been around the farm show a long time. But when you have 8, 9-year-old sort of sons, as I do, and at the time, their first opportunity to exhibit here, they were in the 4-H. They made sort of a carpentry project, used their skills, proud as all can be, right? But to see their project here on display with the honorable mention or the blue ribbon, it's just really a proud moment.
It is. Memories that'll last a lifetime, I'm sure.
That's what it's about. It really is a great memory, and it's a great opportunity for us to tell the story of agriculture.
Thank you for all that you do for Pennsylvania agriculture.
Pleasure's mine. I'll say that to you. Thanks for your support.
Thank you.
Thank you.